There's a international World Air Guitar Championships that happens every summer, and it's coming up in a few weeks.
You gonna enter?
No, because I can actually play.
In Oulu, Finland, they were the first to... Yeah, it's always Finland.
It's always Finland. I'm sorry.
They were the first ones to hold the Air Guitar Championships, and they're currently the ones that hold it every single year, but the U.S. started theirs the last few years.
Okay.
So, in San Francisco, on July...
It's the locations.
Yeah, in San Francisco in July... oh my gosh.
You lost the information?
Yeah.
You lost the facts. Kelly Facts has been lost.
There's a lot of facts here, okay? 26th. July 26th, there's going to be the air guitar championships in San Francisco.
Okay.
It can be rock and metal. It can be other genres, but no physical guitars are allowed.
I wonder if somebody's hitting with a country song at an air guitar spot.
It's happened.
That sounds off. Like, I don't think I would want to hear Achy Breaky Heart.
Oh, my leather so soft.
No, I don't think those hit. And you can't do Taylor Swift either. What are they judging on? I'm kind of curious.
Originality, stage presence, technical merit, which is like accuracy and skill, and airness, which
Michael Jordan?
which is the extent to which the performance transcends. These are a lot of
Big words, you got
Admission.
tripped up.
and becomes an art form in itself.
Okay. I hope they are sponsored by Kiss. That would make me feel so much more happier.
They are not. Fuck Kiss.
I hate Kiss. I actually hate Kiss. They sold air guitar strings. I don't know if I mentioned that on the show before. Yeah, they sold air guitar strings. This is why we hate Kiss and we hate Gene Simmons with a passion. He is a horrible human being. The band sucks. It's never been good. If you are a Kiss fan, you are pathetic and you need to listen to better music. I'd go. I don't know if I'd go as a patron though. Because what are you really watching? But
Well,
also,
they have full-on performances.
I guess. Do they have other instruments or is it just air guitar? Like, are there air drummers?
It depends.
Do they have air vocalists?
So the competition is for air guitar, but if you want to have a full-on band, you can do that.
That would
There's
be
no
crazy.
Physical
Does the
thing.
air vocalist not sing?
You gotta perform.
I like that, actually. I think that's what they should do. Switching from air guitar, full battle of the non-bands.
Battle of the non-band.
Just nobody's playing an instrument. Everybody's faking it till they make it. I'm actually pretty good with that. That's not bad. Other than Kiss, probably Kiss sponsoring one at some point would make me sick.
Yeah,
I really don't like Kiss. Like, you have no idea my disparage for Kiss. I don't like Kiss, and I don't like Kiss fans at all. Kiss and Slayer fans are like, not my mortal enemies, but just like, if that's all you like, I don't trust you and your musical taste. That's all. Like, you got some weird musical taste, and you got a bad fandom choice. But I guess that's pretty dope. Can they do other air things? Like, I feel like air guitar has been the thing for so long.
Say you could bring a band.
They didn't say you could. I mean, I guess you could.
So Finland's been holding it since 1996. So, and they've done it every summer since then.
Would somebody who did air grunge?
I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you trying to find other air variations, nigga.
Yeah,
just let it be.
Air grunge is a version of rock. Okay, and if they did air grunge, most likely they're doing like a Nirvana thing, right? Would you air kill yourself at the end of your set?
Oh my god,
Fuck.
no.
All right, let's start the show.
Why? Welcome back to another episode of the Nonsense Podcast. I happen to be FNBob, the FN host, the FN CEO of FN Entertainment, and a bunch of other stuff you don't really care about. With me, as always, Henvincible, my biased baby face, and my FN co-host, and a man of 1,000 nicknames. We got Kelly over there, and Chad back here. How's everybody doing? That is the cast and crew.
Well, it's still hot.
It is a little hot. It was hotter than I expected. It was cooler a minute ago. I guess the rain really just cooled me off real fast. But it is a cool and breezy day. Do we break kayfabe and let them know it's 4th of July? I don't think it matters. It's a 4th of July recording, but this is well after the 4th of July. I hope you had a good and safe one. How you doing, Kelly?
If you in Chicago, see you at the crossroads.
Good grief. You all right, Kelly?
I'm alive. It's a thing.
Jeez. Well, you should buy a shirt just to go with that phrase. Chad?
He's gonna write you up if you keep dismissing him like that.
If he does, well, can you write up the CEO? He could be fired. He can be fired. Glad you're doing good. Hopefully everybody at home is doing well on this Monday morning after a 3-day weekend. I hope it was well received and well enjoyed. What's going on with you?
Nothing much. Scratching and surviving. You know.
Good times?
Yeah.
Hanging in a child line?
No.
Good times? No. I only know that line, mind you, because of Dave Chappelle, by the way.
Right.
I love that. Learning from comedians. So, I guess we can just cut right into the shenanigans of the week and the weekend and the past week, because updates and whatnot. Diddy damn near going home.
Almost.
He damn near going home.
Almost.
I
don't think he was getting no. I don't think he was getting no time.
Well, no, he has to get some time because he's gotten convicted for 2. Mm-hmm. So I think
But those 2 don't have a minimum.
No, they don't have a minimum, but they very much have a maximum. Mm-hmm. So I think at worst he's going to get maybe a year and a half. But depending on if the judge is a jackass or not, they're most likely going to cover him with the time he's already spent in jail. So that's coming up on 5 months. So I'll see that nigga Christmas. More than likely, I'll be seeing him in the streets Christmas. That first freak off is finna be crazy when he get out. Because he ain't gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
Take that.
Like, come on, man. I called it. This is not an I told you so moment, but when I heard RICO charges, first thing I thought was, when's the last time you got anybody on RICO? Exactly. Like, they weren't gonna get him on RICO. And then they started dropping charges like 2 days before he was getting sentenced. I'm like, oh yeah, they finna just go ahead and let this man go home. I was like, I kind of seen it coming. What surprised me the most, but didn't surprise me, was the people outside. I don't know if you caught that.
A little bit.
It was the people outside cheering and chilling and then dousing themselves in baby oil. Which is, okay, so you didn't see that?
Fuck.
They was outside just like popping champagne, but it was baby oil, throwing it on themselves. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen. It was literally the Boondocks. It was 100% the scene of the Boondocks. They just got the artist wrong. They used R. Kelly, and it was supposed to be Diddy. So it was one of those things where I seen it coming. But are you surprised at any of it?
I am surprised niggas was dousing themselves with baby oil.
Well, maybe you are.
I thought he was going. I think he's going to get like 3 to 5.
3 to 5? It's possible. I think he might get a little less. Because he's not violent. And I'm thinking of pure law. They're going to hit him with, like, he's not violent. He's not a detriment to anybody except for Cassie.
There was no way for RICO because he wasn't getting any money. He was just spending.
He was spending money. So the RICO charge was stupid. That was just because they really wanted to get him on life.
They thought that he was using company money for his shit. And no, this was all me, baby.
It's on him.
Fuck.
He knew what he was doing. And again, it was too many consenting adults in this scenario. So RICO was just not. It was not viable. And they keep throwing RICO out because remember they tried to hit Trump with RICO, and I'm like, he wasn't getting caught with RICO either.
Thug.
RICO was meant for mobsters, and none of these dudes are mobsters.
Well, they tried with the YSL case.
They did.
They really tried, and then didn't get that one.
Didn't get that one either. I would like to know when was the last time RICO stuck? Like when they actually like threw it out there and somebody got charged with RICO.
Fucking Meech. Shit.
Did he?
I don't know. I was just talking.
I was gonna say, like, if he did he actually? Like, I'd be surprised. I don't think he should have.
He was in that motherfucker for years. He died. I would assume.
Nah, because RICO's damn near life.
He's been in that a long time.
He been in there a minute though. Might have to look into that. Look if you can, Kelly. Let me know if somebody actually got charged and convicted with RICO, other than a mobster, because I don't think it's possible. But no, I wasn't surprised at all. I thought I was like Diddy finna walk, and I'm still on. I can't wait for the next
That's
album.
a different type of plug walk.
Right. Ew. Ew. Ew.
Okay.
If he does a remix, I ain't gonna be mad though. I ain't gonna lie.
We have a list.
Of people charged with RICO? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wait, convicted.
Yes.
Convicted, okay.
John Gotti in 1992.
John Gotti?
Gotti, yeah. I don't know these people.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. That's the last one.
Well, that was that's a list. I don't know time frames here.
That nigga was a long time ago. That's like the Untouchables. Damn near.
What else you got?
92 is what it says.
Shit.
Gambino family.
Yeah.
Mob.
Yeah.
All the niggas we know. All the famous niggas we know.
It says the Brooklyn rapper.
The Brooklyn rapper?
Casanova.
I know the Brooklyn Brawler.
No, that's
Not the
He
same.
was a leader of the Gorilla Stone Nation gang.
yeah, it's mobster shit. So far so good.
More gang members. The Mafia family. R. Kelly.
R. Kelly was he charged with RICO?
The singer was convicted of racketeering and sex trafficking under RICO.
No shit.
He wasn't getting no money. He couldn't even read no fucking contracts.
He couldn't even read.
Damn.
He didn't know how to hog tie
Damn,
bitches.
his fucking lawyers couldn't read either. They got that to stick?
Damn, that's
God
crazy.
damn, yo.
I'm sorry. I mean,
that's why they're not appealing your shit.
No.
Your lawyers couldn't fucking read.
God damn. Yeah, all right. You can renege the whole rest of the conversation now. Cause I'm like, they don't get RICO to stick. They got it on R. Kelly. Damn. Okay. I apologize. I learned something new today. I did not know they call R. Kelly RICO. Damn. And he need to get better lawyers. They didn't even get that nigga a bathroom break. I told you that, right?
Yes.
Okay,
It's just dumb.
It's funny to me. He's the only man in court that was denied a bathroom break, and I think that's very funny. I think the judge was on the bit. He knew the bit, and he knew it was gonna stick.
Drip, drip, drip.
So yeah, no, that was. I guess that's your last and final Diddy update until he gets convicted with something.
Yeah, we need sentencing, but
that's not.
they
till
denied
October.
his bail.
Yeah,
So we got to stay until sentencing.
right. Which again, I mean, if the judge is not a complete piece of shit, that's gonna get added into his sentencing time. So it's like, what's the difference between now and later? Might as well stay though. Yeah, no, that's pretty much your last Diddy update until October, unless you drop an album. Now, if he drop an
Or
album,
somebody whack his ass in there.
that's possible. But I don't think anybody. You're right. I don't think anybody.
I don't think he's in Gym Pop.
No, I think he chilling. If anybody is chilling in prison,
Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw fucking Exit Wounds with DMX.
goddamn.
But the jail scene when that nigga was in there eating steaks and smoking cigars, yeah. I think that nigga chilling.
Yeah, no, Diddy is 100% chilling. Don't nobody want no problem. And plus, I'd be afraid of Diddy if anything, because I seen what he did when he was free.
No, if you hear about him liking come on the nipples, you might go in there and audition.
That's true.
Hey, daddy. You know he like motherfuckers calling him daddy and calling niggas daddy.
Yeah. It
Yo,
depends on
what
where
if
he's
you a
locked up.
security guy? the security guards gotta be in there tripping. Like, first of all, stop calling me daddy, inmate. And second of all, put your fucking clothes on.
Right.
Like, fuck.
Just throwing this out there, though. As a guard, do you ask for an autograph? I don't think that's far-fetched.
I'm sure.
I wouldn't.
I'm sure niggas have. Like, Wayne was in Rikers, which allegedly he was also fucking some of them security guards. Which, why would you have female security guards at Rikers? I don't get that part.
No.
But
equality, baby.
that sounds like a recipe for a disaster.
And what's what you get sometimes out of equality.
Not on Independence Day.
Look, man, equality and independence is two different things, baby.
Yeah.
You got to fight for your right to party, and he did.
Oh, he is fighting for his right to party his ass off. What if he having a time in there?
He could be. It's possible.
He could be in there having a fucking slice with all the big.
What if he was making a band in prison?
What if he doing freak offs in prison, nigga?
That's crazy.
All right, guard, unlock the cells at 3 a.m. We finna have a time.
I mean, he got the money to pull it off.
Yo, no. They got PS5s and phones in jail. I need niggas to release the jail freak off.
Look, man, all right, I don't want to see that. That's a bit much.
I don't want to see it, but
somebody
I
else
need
watching
proof
and give
that motherfucker is in there wilding, gang. Because then they're gonna be like, all right, let's get this nigga out there. He having too much fun. Imagine a nigga having fun in jail. Yo, that's crazy.
I mean, R. Kelly is for sure. He putting on concerts and shit.
I don't think he's having fun at all.
You don't think so? I think R. Kelly kind of
because his boy rumors was real quiet and real short.
Yeah, I don't think that. But what I'm saying is, I think R. Kelly, like, don't nobody dislike R. Kelly like that.
No, but they don't like when you fuck with kids in jail.
True.
So they might have tried him a couple times. But also, this motherfucker is in prison getting booked for, like, cameos. Like, birthday wishes and shit.
That's what I'm saying. I think people...
No, I mean on the outside.
Yes.
Like, niggas on the outside are paying for this nigga in his prison oranges to wish them happy birthday.
Because people...
But my thing is, did he read that contract? Does he get that money? Does that money go on his books, or does that money go somewhere else?
You don't read no contracts. You know better.
Did they teach him how to read in jail? I feel like jail.
Now's the time to learn.
Yeah, I feel like this is where they would be real, like, encompassing and come around him as a community. Like, all right, bro, we gonna teach you how to read.
That's crazy. That the prisoners be like, all right, man, like, here go the books.
Yeah,
we gonna sound this out. Hooked on phonics in prison with R. Kelly is crazy.
It's absolutely insane. But I can see it. I wish I could see it. I can see it.
Do you think R. Kelly comes out and drops his own Hooked on Phonics book after the fact? Like, now that I know how.
You need to fucking relax.
What?
Because your idea was just R. Kelly coming out and releasing a children's book. I don't like that shit
I'm just
whatsoever.
Saying. Like,
I don't like that whatsoever.
Because you know R. Kelly don't think past 2 steps. He just like, I learned how to read. Now I'm going to teach everybody else. I believe I can read.
I believe I can read with 1,000% be the title.
I buy that shit, though. I don't even need it. I buy that shit. Like, this shit finna go platinum.
A book going platinum.
God damn. Between him and Diddy being in prison, these might be the greatest niggas to be in prison at the same time. Because I'm waiting for the aftermath. I'm only waiting for the aftermath.
I'm waiting for the aftermath. Niggas waiting for the album.
That's what I'm saying. The aftermath for the album. Oh. Like, that album drop finna be crazy.
First day out. And you know that nigga gon'... You know. If anybody was in jail on some Terrence Howard Empire... jailhouse studio shit, you know it was Puff. You know he was in there like, hey, my brother, you can sing. You can hold a note.
That's what I'm saying.
If he produced a lot of jailhouse albums, nigga,
he finna make the band in prison. I'm telling you this. He He gonna have a whole TV show. Now go ahead and give me a shank.
You gotta walk the commissary instead of walking for cheesecake.
Oh my God.
Damn.
That motherfucker finna shut the studio down every other week. This shit finna be funny as hell. Y'all sleeping on the entertainment. Ain't shit out right now. It's not a damn good show.
No.
And I watched Diddy locked up for a month.
I would watch that shit so hard. I've been watching the fucking trial, and the trial ain't even been televised. I ain't never been this tied to Twitter in my life.
So yeah, no, making a bed in prison is crazy.
Nigga, after he get out, just do. Look, if KevinGarnett can do a fucking streamer jail, I know Puff can.
Dude, a live stream.
A fake jail, but niggas got to make the band in jail.
Nigga, Puff is doing it in prison. He's hiring the crew.
After he get out, he gonna make a fake show.
Oh, he's just gonna double down.
Yes, bro. KevinGarnett did a streamer jail, a streamer university, and niggas have done a streamer prom. That nigga can definitely do a fake jail but making the band. Y'all niggas living in dorms.
What if he do a locked up tour? Well, only artist that's been locked up. I'm just saying, like, some of this shit sells itself. Diddy, damn, I'm not asking for a cut. I'm just asking for a ticket.
Unlock the Cuffs tour.
Damn, bro. If they get out reasonably at the same time too,
that's gonna be the
Puff and Kelly is gonna be crazy.
New best of both worlds.
Niggas in Paris, niggas out of prison. It's finna go hard. They gotta cut an album together, and I want it. I want it bad. That shit finna sell. Cause I hate to say it, niggas don't take nothing serious. We don't take nothing serious. So both of them in Prison Orange on the album cover.
Yeah. Like these. like the fucking Dave Chappelle thing. Like
on the Roots cover. And then get Akon locked up remix is finna go nuts. Come on, baby. Just give me what we asked for.
Don't add Akon into this. Akon been minding his own business.
I know he is. And sometimes also Akon know how to chase the dollar. And if they both call him up and say, look, we just need a remix.
You gotta call the individual calls on some same girl.
Same girl.
Same girl locked up is going to be
the same dude. Oh my God.
Same charge. Same charge. Oh, bro.
T-Pain. Look, man.
No, Pizzle. Stay your ass.
No.
Stay your black ass away from these two niggas. Please, Pain.
Look, I'm
Pain,
sorry.
You finna go on tour. You do not need none of this publicity.
But T-Pain know how to capitalize.
I don't want him to capitalize on this.
T-Pain know how to capitalize. I would like to ask him.
Like, somebody was asking, like, who's going to be the first celebrity to stand next to Diddy after this?
R. Kelly
Other
for
than
one.
Stevie J.
R. Kelly, but I feel like T-Pain could spit that shit.
I don't want T-Pain nowhere near
Why
Puff.
not?
Because he wasn't around Puff before. Like, what the fuck?
But
that's so
sometimes you got to forgive and forget. Okay? He served his time. We live in America.
I really, genuinely don't know.
Orlando would cut
Who's going to be the first to
Orlando
a Diddy party?
100%.
I'm trying to think. He wasn't that one before.
He wasn't there before, but I'm saying the niggas, the new...
He is going to be there. He going to try and sell some ass to Diddy. That's what he going to do.
He might, but he might cut a great song. They might cut a great song. Have you heard some Orlando shit? I don't hate it.
Yes.
I don't hate it.
Why are you acting like that shit is dope?
It's not dope, but it's... Look, man, I'm just saying the simple things in life. Orlando, if Orlando hit it with an America remix once he get out of jail, Breezy? No, Breezy wouldn't do it. Breezy didn't had enough.
Breezy got enough problems and his own fucking world tour to worry about.
He's had money problems right now, so he might.
Okay. One thing Breezy ain't got is money problems. That nigga tried to get a little off, but they posted shits the next day of them kicking it and cool.
That's true.
So I'm like, now I could get on some conspiracy theory bet.
Oh no.
I don't think it'll happen. I really don't think it'll happen. I hope it don't happen. But Puff and Tory could make the greatest fucking album of this year.
That could be.
Tory, don't. You. Speaking of, I ain't heard nothing since he got poked. That's crazy. Nah, free my man. Free free Tory. Fuck Megan. Free Tory.
Yeah, for sure. Fuck Megan. I don't know about
she
free
is
Tory.
a terrible person. Fuck Megan.
I told you I've been anti-Megan for a minute, but that was just because
I'm pro Tory. I genuinely believe that her homegirl shot her for fucking with her man.
Oh no, I 100% believe that.
What?
That I believe. But I was only anti-Megan because people was on her ass because she liked anime, and then she was cool by default. And I'm just like, that don't mean shit to me. You ain't cool because you like anime.
She's the anime spokeswoman
I don't give
at
a
the moment.
Fuck.
Well, you don't really watch anime. So,
No, but that's not my point. It's just I'm not following behind a bitch because that person like anime. Just like you shouldn't follow behind me because I like anime.
Yeah, but you're also that goes in line with your stance of niggas in fandoms don't have personalities.
That's very true.
So
That's
I
also
wouldn't
true.
expect you to champion that.
No, but I think that's just kind of lame in general. Unless you're I won't say an authority, but you got to be so deep that you become almost an authority.
For her to be an authority.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. And I'm like, I don't think that's enough just because she rocked the outfit or say she like a show. That's not enough.
I mean, no. She has done a little bit of work in the community. Like as far as pushing shit forward, making it comfortable, going to anime conventions, promoting anime, bringing it to the forefront, working with BTS. She has done the work. I don't fuck with her for other reasons. Like I don't fuck with her for purely music and personal reasons.
Yeah, no, the music ain't all that either. But that's just me. That is a whole nother me thing.
I don't know. I'm gonna still play the bitch on my DJ sets because it make the girls go crazy. But
you got a not a bias, but you got a reason to go against yourself, I guess.
I play niggas I hate all the time. It gets the people going.
Yeah. If it worked for you, it worked for you. Commercial break? Let's do a commercial break. We'll see you in a few seconds. Goodbye.
What's good, Nonsense Nation? It's your boy, Henvincible, and I just wanted to remind you all of the lovely places that you can continue to listen to the Nonsense Podcast, including Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcast, and Spreaker, the home of the podcast. But if all of that is too difficult, you can make your way to www.fnentertainment.com, where you can listen, watch, and check out our lovely merch. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back to the Nonsense Podcast. Bob's here. Henny's here. Kelly's there. Chad and the Duck are back there. How y'all doing?
Oh, fuck. Sephiroth's gone.
Oh, yeah, no. I was actually going through my cards. I was actually enjoying my Magic set. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope y'all enjoyed your Diddy trial and Diddy updates and whatnot. I hope Diddy drops an album. Drop the album, and my life is yours.
The album he dropped before he went in was hard.
Honestly. I'm saying the dude got it. I don't like that I respect him, but if the music good, the music good. That's all it is. That's literally all it is. What else has been going on in the world? I feel like I've been missing some stuff.
Yeah, me too.
My
head has been in the ground.
Yeah, same here. I know a lot of people are like either cool with the Trump bill or against the Trump bill. I don't give a shit.
I mean, I lost my food stamps a long time ago, so I'm not directly affected, but my heart goes out to you if you lost yours.
I'm 50-50 on it because some of you niggas don't deserve it. So that's always been my thing. Some of the people didn't deserve the shit they had, and you know what? Fuck you anyway. If you sell food stamps, you didn't need it. Is that wrong to say? I feel like a lot of people give me shit for that. I'm like, if you selling food stamps, you didn't need the food stamps. You need a job. You really need a job. And I feel like you should get a job. A lot of people complain about Social Security, and I'm like, the only people that lost Social Security was the ones that shouldn't have been on it in the first place. Kind of throwing that out there. It was only a few people. A lot of people said they lost their jobs. A lot of people lose their jobs deserve to lose their jobs. And I feel like I'm the only one that says that quite often. When they were laying people off at Google, I'm like, y'all didn't do shit, though. The people that lost their job at Twitter didn't do anything. Like, any work. They had... First of all, if you work at Twitter and you put half your business out on TikTok, I feel like that's just like a clash of brands. I feel like you should be brand specific a little bit and you should be posting on Twitter. But B, if you post on TikTok that here's my day working at Twitter.
Hell no, I'm not gonna post on Twitter. I know we suppress shit. Ain't nobody gonna see this shit if I do it.
That's crazy.
We shadow ban niggas every day.
Wild. But no, I remember a few people were just like, here's my day working at Twitter. And it was like, I go to the gym, I eat a sandwich, I sit at my desk for like 20 minutes, then I go to the park. And I'm like, nigga, when did you do work throughout the day?
I would love that.
I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm glad you got fired, bitch. Because you didn't deserve it.
This ain't got shit to do with shit. Niggas that pop, I feel like niggas in Chicago are fucking idiots. I'm sorry. This is a direct tangent, but I'm staring down the barrel. If you, look. I know the ozone layer is fixing itself. But I'm going to need you trigger happy bitches to get adjusted to sunset is at 8:30. Okay? No, literally no one can see it. You can't even see it. You're firing firecrackers and fireworks at 5:30 in the afternoon, gang. Nobody can see a fucking thing. It's bright out still. Like, go take a nap. Go get some money. Go do something and then shoot your fireworks after, you dumb bitch. Like, I like fireworks. I like seeing them. I ain't never bought none, but if I did bought some, I'd wait till fucking dark. Like,
wait, you've never bought fireworks?
No, but if I did, I'd wait till fucking dark. Like, I know that we got on niggas for doing it by trees, but doing this shit at fucking, like, come on, gang. That shit is dumb.
I'm sorry.
That shit is actively retarded.
They like to go boom. Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
That's the only thing you're doing it for is the sound pollution at that point. Cause you can't fucking see it. I see it all day driving and I only see the smoke after the shit go off because there's no colors visible.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I derailed what you was talking about, but niggas are idiots.
Yeah.
And that shit has been chapping my ass for the past week.
It's okay. And know that we got at least...
I know you niggas are used to daylight savings time, but bitch, it's not winter anymore. It gets dark dumb late.
It's there. Like,
have some patience.
No. Oh, that was your first issue. Was asking black people to have patience. And that's one thing we ain't got. At all.
Like, that's more of a waste of money than buying the fireworks in the first place.
Why? I like fireworks. I don't buy them, but I do like them.
Fireworks are instant gratification. 95% of people don't do it safely. And apparently, 75% of the motherfuckers do it in the daylight. So
look, man, I agree with you on all of that.
I liked it a year or two ago where Big Shoulder Lori banned these shits in the city so people couldn't be dumb.
Oh, no, they banned these a long time ago.
I know.
She just
They're
re-upped.
unbanned now.
They're not.
Oh
no, they're thoroughly banned now.
Give a fuck.
No, we never cared. We never cared. They banned these back in, what's his name? Daily Days. He's been banned since Daily Days. Why do you think we keep going across the border to go get him? All we can have, no, let me rephrase it. They banned it back in Daily Days, where all you can get here is basic bottle rockets, the quick, quiet ones.
And Indiana is such sluts. They're such sluts. I stepped 2 feet in Indiana, and there's a fucking TNT shop across the street from a TNT shop. Like, y'all the sluts. Do better.
No, it's because they know. They know.
Like, what the fuck?
Why make them hunt for the product when we can bring the product to them? They sitting on the border.
Y'all are pure sluts, and you cannot wait for niggas to come across.
Nope.
That's why you niggas got Gary.
That's very true. Honestly, Indiana ain't got nothing.
Fuck them.
Indiana ain't got nothing but the 4th of July. Like, there's nothing good about Indiana until right now.
Fuck them all.
I feel like this is the only time they get money. like as a state. They waited till the 4th of July knowing that we finna come over there and buy up everything.
And then y'all got real close with the Pacers. And then, nothing.
Choke. But maybe they'll have the WNBA to win. They got Caitlin Clark and she can ball.
That's they literal great white hope.
Yeah. That's about it. They are, what do they call them?
I mean, shit, all we got is the Chicago Fire because Lord knows the Bulls suck dick.
Yeah. But one day we'll be better. One day, as soon as we get management. As soon as they sell the team, I think we'll be all right. The Bears on their way out, thank God.
What do you think the Bulls would actually get? Because the Lakers just got $10 billion, and I didn't think they was going to get that.
As in?
They sold the Lakers.
Yeah.
The Bus family. They sold it, and they got $10 billion.
If the Bulls sold in its current state, I think it's
like $500 million.
No, I think that'd be $750 at least.
$750 million.
I think so, because it's still a prime city.
It's a big market.
It's a solid market. It's
with history.
It's with history and with a solid fan base. Regardless of how bad the team is, we still support the Bulls. It's just we got to make moves.
We're not that much worse than the Lakers, and they got LeBron.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we're not terrible.
Like,
we're just not good. We're just not good at all, and there's not much to look forward to.
Yeah.
But with some management shift, and I think it's a mix of two things. We need management shift, and then we need like a strong, like, look, we're changing the game, and they got to stick to it for me.
I don't know. Chicago ain't sexy no more.
No.
Chicago ain't sexy no more.
No, it hasn't been.
It's been a very long time where niggas be like, I want to play for the Bulls. Really, since fucking 2011 with Rose. That's really been it.
I don't even
maybe
think
Ayo.
Even then it wasn't even.
Maybe Ayo.
No, absolutely not Ayo.
But yeah, no.
It's not that, and I think that's the problem. It's not that we're not a sexy or marketable city. It's we don't know how to market the city anymore. Like there's
Damian
a lack of knowing
Lillard
how.
got released and would probably still rather just be released than come here.
Yeah,
like he would be out all season. I feel like he still would rather do that than come here.
100%.
And we had a chance. We tried to get Lillard a couple years ago.
We were supposed to get Lillard. We were supposed to pull Melo. Melo was my biggest like why couldn't we pull that off?
Motherfuckers was at a bodega eating a sandwich and we couldn't get the nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, that was pathetic. No, honestly, it wouldn't take much to resell the Bulls, but you gotta sell the Bulls the way that we want to see the Bulls. You gotta sell the Bulls as a city team and not a national basketball team, if that makes sense. And you make that shift, and it'll change the entire culture of the team right away. You gotta start pulling in some OG vets, not to play, but just to be in the locker room. Like, if they pull Rose back to the city as, a consultant or something.
I was going to say, all them niggas are old and haters. I'm talking about Pippen, Jordan, all them niggas are old and haters.
Well, yeah. Jordan might work, but I don't think it would work as ownership. Because he's a terrible owner.
I don't think the city would shell out the money for Jordan.
No. No, they wouldn't. But you got to bring, like, a Rose or a Wade into the city again. Maybe not Wade. Rose would be a better
Wade was
sell.
there for a fucking cup of coffee.
Wade also is a Chicago native.
Yeah.
So you got to bring, that's what I'm saying. It's not bringing a face. It's not the face that you want. It's the Chicago style mentality. If you bring that back first and then bring players that play like we like to see, then it would change the culture of the team.
Y'all let Jimmy go to fucking Miami and Golden State.
We could have brought Jimmy back.
We had him.
I'm telling you, this is what will fix the team.
Fuck this.
Matter of fact, I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you exactly how you can fix the Bulls. You bring back D Rose as like an ambassador. Kind of, right.
But Noah's an ambassador and don't nobody give a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck. But nobody gave a fuck about Noah when he was playing. We just liked him because he was kind of like, we like the nigga's personality. I don't like his hooping skills.
So not them free throws.
I'm sorry. So you bring Rose back as an ambassador. Y'all gonna hate me for this and slay me for this.
Don't say boozer.
Bring back Ja Morant.
Oh,
you trade to get Ja Morant to the team. You got
Morant.
Ja Morant, and you pull them off and bring them to the team.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I don't know how great that is.
It's not great.
I'm not sure how great a decision that is.
But
PR-wise.
PR-wise is going to be interesting. But you know who's going to flock to the games all of a sudden? Chicago.
The YNs? Oh.
Chicagoans in general.
The YNs
finna flock.
Definitely finna come see Morant.
That's all I'm saying. So you gotta speak to Chicago for a minute. You know what I mean? Not for long, but for a minute.
I don't know. Would Ja leave? I think he might. That's crazy.
He might. But you gotta remember, he was real tight with Rose. He real tight with Rose.
That is true.
And all Rose got to really just whisper in his ear is like, you ain't finna catch a chip. In Memphis. And you definitely ain't finna get even with a chip in Memphis,
but
it ain't gonna hit as hard.
You gonna get a chip in, then he can say, I'm not gonna get a chip in Chicago.
But you can build in that chip, that potential chip in Chicago, finna go crazy versus than a potential chip in Memphis. Winning a chip in Memphis ain't finna hit hard. Yes, I can hear it. It's fireworks, I'm saying.
It's 11:30.
Breaking all the kayfabe. You don't even care.
It's 11:30 in the morning. They can't see shit.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
But like, who else? I never thought of Ja Morant, but I actually love the idea of Ja in Chicago.
It would be.
I don't know if placing him around more shooters is great, but you know.
But again, if you put a solid ambassador like D Rose around him, like D Rose, pretty much his whole job is to babysit Ja.
Because the thing is, I can't think of nobody else you can entice. Because I also feel like we have horrible fucking rotations.
We do.
Niggas got like 7 small forwards. Why?
Exactly.
Like, we had fucking 5 point guards, but then we got rid of them all. What the fuck is going on?
Once they got rid of, because they moved Kobe White too, and I was like, oh, y'all sick in the head. Not Kobe too. So other than bringing Ja, you got to start small in the beginning. So you bring Ja, and I'm thinking you bring a veteran big in.
Oh, veteran big. I was gonna say, well, no. Lillard is probably out all next season.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're picking up Lillard. If we could, that'd be cool, but I wouldn't shoot my shot.
You know what? Where the fuck is LaMarcus Aldridge?
That's what I was literally thinking.
Where the fuck is my guy? That was my guy in the 2010s.
I think Aldridge is still floating.
Fucking Bobby Portis. Bring him back to the Bulls.
You could get away with. I don't think that's the one we need, but that wouldn't be bad either.
He started going crazy as soon as he left.
Yeah.
That's what blew me.
Like all players do. All players just get a lot better once they walk out the door. But now we need a veteran big. I hate to say it. You know what actually could work a little bit? It wouldn't be the perfect mix, but it'll be a star power thing. Shoot me if you will for it. You might want to grab Dwight. Dwight can still hoop.
Dwight's in the big 3.
I know. And they done pull big 3 players many a times.
Oh, yeah.
That is not uncommon.
Wait. Well, who are you? Don't tell me you're referring to Nate Robinson.
They did pull Nate once before.
Yes, but...
And they also brought Joe Johnson out of the big 3.
They did not...
And Joe Johnson pulled out of the big 3.
Who brought Nate back?
I forgot where he played. He played for literally like half a season. He didn't play for long. But he was more of a spot filler, I will say that. But they brought him.
I was mad when we let Nate go the first time.
I wasn't. He was only there to sell tickets, and he didn't sell many. But I think we could bring... If we brought Dwight... You got John Dwight on the same team.
Yeah, but then you bringing the freak offs to Chicago. It's gonna get weird real fast with Dwight in the city.
But who's selling tickets? Is what I'm saying.
I don't know if Dwight is selling tickets.
Dwight is selling tickets. Dwight is. Who gave a shit about the big 3 until I seen what's the other one? Lance Stevenson and Dwight playing in the big 3, and then I'm like, ooh, let me go check some of these games out.
Because the motherfuckers were here. Oh, we got a team now.
Yeah, I know, which is pretty dope. Honestly, I'm not saying pull him, but Lance is balling. Lance is hooping.
Lance is hooping.
I wouldn't be mad at bringing in Lance. Fuck it. No, that would be a better mix, too. Bring in Lance Stevens. He gonna bench. He gonna be benched any damn way. But bring him in for the aura, the vibe, the aggression, the ridiculousness. You bring Lance and Ja and you start building around them slowly, we got a team again. if nothing else, we got somebody to watch.
Definitely John Ayo.
I wouldn't mind that.
I don't know about Lance Stevens.
I'm telling you, but what I'm saying is we need an old nigga. We need an old dude to just bring in nothing but pure vibe, energy, and some discipline to the locker room. Like, I'm looking for culture dudes.
I don't really know culture dudes that still care.
That still care. That's the hard part.
Everybody getting on a fucking podcast. Like, niggas trying to stop in our lane. I don't know
why,
left.
and y'all ain't good at it.
Fucking PG-13.
Look,
he
man.
damn near ain't suiting up no more.
Do he play? Who he play for?
The Phillies.
Does he still?
Philadelphia, I think.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Because Gilly the Kid went on there and talking crazy to that nigga like,
As
yo,
he
you
should've.
suck.
He does.
I think, like, you don't do shit for us. He went and talked to him crazy.
And this might be thoroughbred blasphemy. I think I could out-hoop Paul George now.
All right.
Look, man, I ain't seen this nigga play 3 games in a row. I could play 3 games in a row. I might out-hoop Paul George.
If niggas could sign, I ain't gonna lie. It's one thing. If niggas could actually sign podcasters, cause KevinGarnett is right there. KevinGarnett and Paul Pierce is right there. If Chicago could sign them two.
Oh, just bring them into the league again? They still hoop. They still go hoop.
They not doing nothing. And if Kevin Gargar, Paul Pierce, John Moran, and Ayo do, I am with it.
I don't know if that's safe.
I don't know if it's safe, but let's make the city dangerous again. Fuck it.
Make the city dangerous again is a hell of a
Yeah.
I might not pull PG, but KG might be nuts. And I don't think Rondo's all the way out yet.
I don't think Rondo all the way out.
I'd rather do KG and Rondo than KG and Paul Pierce. Fuck.
But if you get Rondo and Morant together, you might as well just fucking kill the other team. Like,
yeah, honestly,
the team might as well die. Like,
oh my God, yeah. And it would put butts in seats. It's gonna definitely change the culture back to what it need to be.
Yeah,
we finna be killers.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna be.
Let's make the city dangerous again.
We ain't gonna be like shooters, but we finna be shooters.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly why you leave Paul Pierce out. Because I need somebody reporting it.
Yeah.
And Paul finna report it.
Yeah.
Like, they got shooters out there. They got no but shooters. They ain't hitting, but they shooting.
Yeah, we need a change in management.
And then we just need a white boy in the corner. We need a solid white boy.
We got one of the Nicholas. It's a million fucking Nicholas.
It is a million Nicholas. And
we got one of them.
We ain't got the right one.
No, we got Vucevic, I think.
Right. We could probably snatch Porzingis.
Kristaps?
I think we can snatch it. I think we could manage a Porzingis.
Where the fuck is he at? Is he still in New York?
I think he's in New York still. We could maybe manage a Porzingis.
Nigga, who is the head coach? Because if we get Thibodeau back, then I'm all with the shooters.
But see, that's the thing. Thibodeau finna
run the fuck out the shooters.
But that's the thing. I think he's gonna try and manage them. Whereas we need somebody that's finna let them go. We need somebody that's finna let them go. We need like a Jawan Howard kind of coaching style where it's just like, look, I ain't finna say nothing to him. Like, go ahead and do what you do. We need a what's old boy from the Heat for them few years? Oh my, just like, I'm not coaching him. I'm just finna let him run wild. What you need is not a coach. You need an off the court manager. Just make sure them niggas go from the court to the hotel and take their asses to bed. That's all we need.
I kind of love this fantasy booking we're doing this, but like
I don't think we ever finna do it. But
no.
If we gonna be bad, we might as well be entertaining.
I feel like that one
Westbrook.
Don't get my hopes up. Westbrook is actually my favorite player in the league, and he's not doing much in Denver.
No,
they trying.
I think they released him.
Damn, really? In the past couple days?
I think they released him. Don't quote me on that.
They're trying to get him with Durant.
I know.
Wasn't Durant? I feel like Durant was talking about coming to Chicago at one point.
We wanted Durant. It was between Durant and Melo that time, and everybody in mom was like,
we
just
got
Melo.
neither.
And we got neither. Right? We got Wade. And we were like, we wanted.
That
star.
was cool for Wade is a star.
Wade was a star.
Yes.
And by the time we got him, he was a bench player.
Not a bench player. He just wasn't the man.
I was at least hoping if we was gonna get Wade, they was gonna reopen Moore Noinks because his dad was dead set on reopening Moore Noinks. And I was like, look,
I feel like if we would have got Carmelo, our whole fucking sports history would be different. Like, Melo wasn't gonna play with these niggas.
No.
And then Melo would now be supporting the young guys. What could have
Melo would have been around a lot longer.
I wish we would have kept Rip Hamilton in some capacity.
Rip would have been nice to keep. We fucked up a lot as Bulls.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. But, I mean, on the bright side, D Rose get a statue, though. D Rose get a statue.
I hope it looks
outside.
better than Wade's.
Of course it's going to look better than Wade's. Everything would look better than Wade's. And that was Wade being a bitch and saying, okay, it's art. No, nigga, it was ugly. Just because your kid looked like a mishmash don't mean your statue got to, too. Boy, oh boy, I love that it's no longer Pride Month. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Jesus.
Did you see that video where he was teaching the son how to dribble? And the nigga was twerking with his ass, bouncing with his ass? That shit was hilarious as fuck to me.
No.
That nigga can't dictate his own house, so how the fuck he finna run a team? And
I really wish I didn't. I really wish I still didn't know.
I'm sorry. I would say this. If we were to pick up a new player, there's only one player that I absolutely don't want on our team, and that's Cat. No offense. I don't want Cat.
I feel like I knew that. I feel like I knew that you was going to say that.
Well, yeah, because I think Cat is the softest player on the face of the earth. I don't want Cat anywhere near our team. 100%.
I wish we could poach some of them Pacer niggas.
Why?
Because some of them niggas is too cold to be on the Pacers. Is what I'm saying.
Is a good team. They are a solid team. They are a solid team. They are a solid team. They are just
like if we would have had Halliburton, we probably would have wasted him. But that's
exactly. You said like we weren't gonna fuck them up.
I fucking hate the Bulls, yo. I swear, I've never hated something I love so much. I hate them niggas.
White Sox.
I'm not involved in baseball.
I just want to win sometimes. I can't wait for the
only time I stick up for the White Sox is when Cubs fans are around.
Oh, 100%. No, it's just part of it. Same thing with the Bears. I don't like the Bears at all. But let a Green Bay head show up.
No.
What?
I'm not on that wagon.
No? You actually
I was a Green Bay fan for a while.
Oh. No, well, fuck you then.
I went from Green Bay. I went from Bears.
That's disgusting.
I went from Bears to Green Bay.
Oh, you were one of them. Oh, you a piece of shit.
Then I went from Green Bay to the Niners.
The Niners on purpose? For who?
It was when Colin was going crazy. It was 2011.
So you had a year.
Yeah, literally.
Barely that.
And after that, I was just floating in the atmosphere.
Uh-huh. I would like for people to start to admit though that Colin Kaepernick wasn't that good. Like people will still be like, why he can't make it to the league? Because nigga was
though.
He was aight.
He was, but the league changed. The same reason why Cam retired. Like,
exactly.
It's not a running league anymore, and them niggas don't protect running quarterbacks anymore.
No.
So a lot of those quarterbacks from that era either left or fell off.
Right.
So I'm not mad at niggas leaving.
No. But I'm mad at them for not being pure threats. Because as much as I liked Cam in the moment, he was a running back, barely a quarterback. So I won't call him a running quarterback because running quarterbacks run up the sides or the middle. And he was dancing on the corners. And I'm like, who the fuck finna protect you way the fuck out there? The receivers? Like, that's on you. Slide, nigga.
He also didn't need nobody to protect him.
True. So what I'm saying is don't be mad when you get clocked.
Yeah.
Slide.
Yeah.
That's on you. Maybe be a passing threat. The nigga was never a threat in the pocket.
No, Colin was.
Colin was a little more of a threat in the pocket, but he got comfortable running way too often. So all you had to do, you didn't even have to pressure him. You just had to get him out the pocket. And then he was hot garbage all of a sudden. It's like, oh, he ain't comfortable? Now he's trash.
And Russell is, I don't even know what that nigga still is. That nigga got 1 foot out because the teams ain't really fucking with him no more.
But it's another one where he wasn't as great as, like, we talked him up to be great, but he was never as great as we talked him up to be. I like Russell. I don't think he's bad either. It's just he's a middle-of-the-pack quarterback. And ain't nothing wrong with that sometimes. Sometimes you just be middle of the pack.
Aaron Rodgers is old. Shit's crazy out here, man.
Aaron Rodgers is the last of an era, and I'm sad.
I am too. I told you I was a Green Bay fan. It's just, it's been a process of going out sad since 2023. Because left the Packers, got signed, got hurt the next week.
He literally followed Brett Favre's career. I thought that was quite impressive. That's literally Brett Favre's career. That's your fault. That's your fault. I thought he was going to do decent in Pittsburgh.
I thought wasn't it the Jets or some shit?
Yeah, he went to the Jets. That's exactly the same thing Brett Favre did. He went from Green Bay to the Jets. Brett Favre went to the Vikings. He went to the Packers. Or not the Packers, Pittsburgh Steelers. And now they're just like, man, I don't think so. So, say la vie to the Bears. I don't care. Get out. Free up the traffic, baby. Should have built George Lucas' estate museum. Don't know why they fucked that up. That could have been a thing. We could have had George Lucas' museum. And I wouldn't have had to go to Disney World to see some dope Star Wars shit. Can't have nothing in this city. Are we at time? Sure. What time are we at?
59, but you had a few minutes.
Well, that means we got time. I just don't know what else to talk about. So fuck it, then we'll end the episode. Short-ish episode today.
Stay alive.
Why?
Hopefully you're still alive. Hopefully you're not watching this from the upper room.
But if you are, like, comment, and subscribe, and tell Jesus to boost my stats. Can I ask for a boost in stats from Jesus? Is that blasphemy? I don't think so.
I pray for abundance.
Abundance is one thing. I want stat boost. Artificially boost my stats, baby. Create more people to watch this show. Part the sea of trash podcasters so I can be seen. Get these dudes with jobs out my way. You already got a career. You don't need a podcast too. It's not fair. That's all I'm saying. Paul George, maybe if you went to the gym, you could play instead of podcast. I can understand Melo having one. Melo's retired. He out the game. And it's literally just New York bullshit. But PG got a contract. Like, you got a current contract. Play, nigga. I got more Paul George podcast clips on my feed than I do hooping clips.
Paul George might be the new street clothes.
Yeah.
Because Anthony... never mind.
What?
I was surprised you ain't say Anthony Davis for a big...
No, absolutely not. I want somebody that can play.
He's been playing.
Now.
Just on a team with no fucking notoriety. I don't know where the fuck he is.
He's playing for the Mavericks.
Like I said.
The Mavericks,
team with no fucking notoriety.
The Mavericks was good for a hot minute. Then all it was is everybody got injured at the same time. Mind you, he's injured again. So, what did you expect? It was that, and then the fact that they lost Luka, but Luka's also fat and trash. So, and if I'm not mistaken, they trying to trade him again.
Who?
They just Luka.
The Lakers?
Yeah.
They just got the nigga. He's the second best player on
and
the
team.
team.
And they also get this trash ass non-working fat nigga off my team. When LeBron is still outscoring you, you should probably go. We can get something for you. Trade him while the prospects are still high.
Come to Chicago.
No, because if we come to Chicago, that nigga ain't never playing again. He gonna turn to Charles Barkley. Like, we don't need the round mound of PGs, man. That's fucking terrible. Nigga finna be eating beefs all day, every day. Like, hell no. Fuck that. And then you trying to bring him and John Morant? Nah, he finna just be fat and ignorant. He might be a detriment to Chicago because then they be like, that's what Chicago do to you when you get that? No, I'm cool. Ain't nobody gonna want to play it in. No, let's keep Luka out the city. No offense, Luke. No, not you. Any other white boy. Any other white boy for the corner. Just not Luka. Not Luka. But yeah, no, that's the show. We'll see y'all Wednesday. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.